Hello there beautiful humans, I'm RidersDX and today we've got some juicy Crash Team Rumble news. And so in just a little over a month I think at this point, Crash Team Rumble will be coming out, and we just got reviewed to us a brand new map that's going to be available at launch. And so Toys for Bob put up this blog post for their new map called Sanity Caverns, which looks very similar to that, I think it was the second level in Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. So let's go to this blog post and see what they had to say. By the way, quick shout out to Franco Lazik. Really hope I'm not butchering that, but they left this really sweet comment on my last video saying, "Hi RidersDX, I'm brand new to you," with hugs in parentheses. Thanks so much for joining on. I really appreciate you checking out my videos. So this was written by Kenny L, Toys for Bob, and he says, "Now that closed beta has concluded and we are nearing the launch of the insanely fun Crash Team Rumble, we are incredibly excited to give you a deeper dive into some of the content available at launch. Players who got a chance to rumble during our closed beta will know that every map has unique relic stations that drastically change the way you approach a match. We'll be giving you a deep look at the new maps available at launch, along with some tips on how to best utilize the relic stations to your advantage. It's time to return to the mysterious caves of Insanity Peak. Sanity Caverns is the most dangerous map we've revealed to date, which features secrets to uncover and tricky ways to outsmart and outplay your opponents. You might even recognize a familiar mask that can lend a hand to your team in the heat of battle." So taking a look at this map over here, it looks like a pretty spacious map. I think the most noteworthy thing is how there's a whole path in the air with the gem pads right there in the middle, and you can branch off of that gem pad to go into other gem pads, and so definitely seems like a little bit more difficult to get around everywhere, and now just make for a more interesting match. I do think it's interesting that they have those little like air pads in the center around there that can help boost you up to the gem pads directly, and so it will definitely make getting to the gem pads a little bit trickier before your opponents. I'm interested in seeing how that's going to go down. The action takes place in a wide open cavern, giving clear lines of sight across the entire map. Both teams will want to take note of the cluster of gem pads floating high up near the center of the cavern. Not only does controlling this area of the map boost your team's score, but it's an excellent vantage point to launch an offensive on unsuspecting enemies down below. Players can climb their way up to access these valuable gems, but wind geysers and the ground level provide a much quicker route to the action. These gems are hotly contested in every match, but also are placed on small and narrow platforms, making it a tricky area to fight in without falling off. Try and knock your opponents away to buy enough time to capture the boost for your team. Then they left a screenshot over here. Nothing too special here, but we do get another look at Embryo, and I'm really excited to see how he's going to play. Like, I'm assuming he's going to be someone that's a playable at launch, but we'll just have to see. Nearby, you'll find a relic station for this map. It's the return of Lani Loli. In Crash Team Rumble, the Quantum Mask returns provide valuable buffs to your team. Simply deliver enough relics, and Lani Loli will grant you and any teammate who walk over the relic station temporary invisibility. This provides a serious tactical advantage, letting you sneak up and get the drop on your opponents before they even know what hit them. Attacking the enemy or using your hero's abilities will break the invisibility, letting the enemy know your position. Strategy is key here when deciding when to launch your attack. Finally, there's the epic relic station, the dreaded Spirit Guardians. Activating this relic station instantly transforms your entire team into massive Spirit Guardian versions of themselves. The enemy will be on the run as your health, size, and knockback resistance are all boosted in this form. Use it to turn the tables on your opponents or secure a huge lead while the buff is active. The buff even applies to your hero abilities as well. For example, Coco's Quantum Wall becomes supersized, letting her block off an even bigger area. Dark Cortex's Pinot Drop was scary before, just wait until you see it when he's a Spirit Guardian. You can even combine the relic station abilities together, becoming a terrifying invisible Spirit Guardian. Wow, this sounds actually really chaotic, so I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to play out. First of all, I think invisibility is such a cool ability to put into this. It's such a competitive, intense game, so having invisibility get added into the mix, I think is definitely going to be interesting, and you definitely can get past a bunch of those blockers in particular that love to just chase you down. If they can't see you, then it's going to be really interesting to see how that's going to impact the gameplay, so I'm looking forward to that. And the fact that Spirit Guardians can enhance all your abilities is really interesting as well. Depending on what character you have and what combination you have, it can be really deadly. So I like it because obviously it's buffing your entire team, but it's also a buff that you need to use strategically. So it's not just like, ha, I'm invincible, you can't get me, I'm going to do what I can to win now. There's a little strategy to it to really maximize the award for it. So I'm interested in seeing how that's going to play out. We can't wait to see how how players use these abilities together to create fun, sneaky, and clever strategies to get the W over their opponents. Between the heroes, powers, and relic stations available, there's so much room for crafting your own unique approach when the game launches on June 20th. We look forward to seeing how crafty and strategic you get utilizing those relic powers. Alright y'all, that's pretty much everything that I got so far, and so this map looks very interesting. I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's just a month away now. Less than a month actually, so I'm really excited to see how that's going to turn out. Let me know your thoughts on this map in the comment section below. Are you excited for this map? Are there any parts of the map that you're concerned about? Let me know all your thoughts, and feel free to subscribe to this channel if you want to stay up to date on Crash Team Rumble content. I'm going all out. Crash Team Rumble just seems like such a fun game. I'm really excited after having played it myself, so look forward to even more coverage on this game as we get closer to release. But alright y'all, thank you so much. This is Riders, riding out.